How's it going, guys? This is Justin from the Tree of Woe Show, and this is Q&A, technically 18, but I guess, and the Thunder just lost to the Utah Jazz. Mr. Jermaine, the Thunder lost to the Utah Jazz. The Heat lost to the Utah Jazz, and I was there, and it was embarrassing, so I feel bad for you. We can get through this together, my man. But yeah, like I was saying, this is technically number 18, even though the 500 subscriber video was a really long Q&A. But we'll keep it realistic here, so we'll say 18. First questions are from J Miners 1234. 1. Do you want to be the Schlegdaddy? Well, I don't want to be a Bears fan. I like the Falcons just fine. I don't want to be a Bulls fan. I like the Heat just fine. I don't think he might be a Cubs fan. I don't think he ever said it, but I don't want to be a Cubs fan, obviously. I don't want to be 31. Happy birthday, buddy. Shout out to the Schlegdaddy. It's his birthday. So all you guys go bug him with your comments. But after this video, of course. No, but seriously, I wish I knew as much as him about life. Dude can make a wrestling video and just make you believe everything he's saying, and then he can teach you how to fight debt collector scams. That's variety right there. That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of people, like, you see his more controversial videos. A lot of people don't agree with his views or whatever. But one thing you can't deny, whether you like him or hate him, is his passion for wrestling is undeniable. It's really cool, and he really knows what he's talking about. So there's parts of the Schlegdaddy that, attributes that I think would be cool to have. Trying to get a Michael Jordan tattoo, that'd be pretty dope. But I'll stay away from the Chicago teams, though. Number 2, if Michael Vick became a basketball player and played for the Heat, what would you do? Oh, that'd be too much fun, and I don't want to think about the greatness that would ensue. He would just say, just let Michael Vick run the point. See, now you're running ideas to my head. Just let Michael Vick run the point. You know he can street ball. You know it's Michael Vick. Just throw that crap up to LeBron, Wade. Oh, baby. See, now you got me wishing and hoping, man. I don't know. I want to see it. I don't know if I really want to play for the Heat. I want to see him playing some pickup games with those dudes. That's all I'm saying. Orton straight brother. Francis W22. No questions. None of this time. No questions. None of that. Orton straight brother. If you were a wrestler, what would your finisher be? A power move, submission hold, or high flying move, and what would you call it? I'm not a cruiserweight, so I don't think I'd be doing any high flying. I learned that from Psycho Sid. Submission hold would be pretty cool. Maybe I'd be like one of those guys, like, not the same style, but I mean as far as like Jericho, he can do the walls of Jericho or the Code Breaker, and they're both technically his finisher. Do one of those. More towards power move, but I mean I'm only like 6'1", but whatever. So maybe a dual wielding thing. And what would I call it? Oh man. Oh, it's questions like these where you're on the spot and you just don't want to say something stupid, but you know you're gonna say something stupid. So you like talk, so you can try to think of something in your head while you're wasting time, like this. If it was a submission hold, the people's abdominal stretch, and power move would be called the go to bed. And I would do this thing where I have him up here, and then I go and I hit him with my knee. Go to bed. And I would do this after. It'd be really cool. D96MR. With the Money in the Bank match being scrapped from this year's WrestleMania. So sad about that, by the way. I really am. What are your thoughts on possibly having a Money in the Bank match at SummerSlam? Well, I don't want to say this is fact, but I think I saw that the Money in the Bank pay-per-view was originally scrapped, but now that it's not at WrestleMania, I think it's going to come back to a normal thing. I think it would be cool to have it at SummerSlam. I mean, if it wasn't now, obviously not, because you don't want to have Money in the Bank pay-per-view and then it's like, oh, SummerSlam. Those two Money in the Banks didn't matter. This is the Money in the Bank. But had they have gotten rid of, because I didn't want them to get rid of the Money in the Bank match altogether, because I love the concept. But so I think SummerSlam would have been a good place if they didn't bring back the pay-per-view. But from my knowledge, they did bring it back. So be cool though. Maybe bring back King of the Ring pay-per-view. Just saying. Do you think it's possible that we could see Punk Austin at either WrestleMania 29 or at 30? Stone Cold, I'm pretty sure he said the only person he'd come back for was Punk, or at least that's who he wants to work with if he was to come back. So I want to see it. I think it'd be awesome. The storyline would write itself. I mean, straight edge versus beer drinking, pour it all over people. It'd be a really cool storyline. I mean, if you think back to earlier, people were kind of speculating that it would be maybe at this one. Obviously, that didn't happen, but I mean, thinking about it was awesome because you got Rock, Cena now. They kind of fit together. It's like they're both like did movies and stuff, and obviously Austin did movies too and stuff. And Punk's trying to get in the Marine 3, Citizens on Patrol, but other than that, but Rock and Cena fit together like Punk Rock, Punk Rock. But yeah, that and then Austin Cena. Those would be awesome matches to see. But the two pairing like Austin Punk, Rock Cena, they fit well together. So I'd like to see it. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I think it'd be cool to see it. Ravenclaw 45. What the hell was that song at the beginning of your Raw review? If you have to ask, you cannot afford it, is what Jake always says, but that is a foolish question. That song is called Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen, a chick that got signed by JB, Justin Bieber. No, it's a song. It's sweeping the nation, I promise you. When I was watching March Madness, it was showing like in depth with the Wisconsin basketball team, and they were all rocking with their headphones on, singing that song. Look it up. I don't know if you can find it, but yeah. And speaking of that song, those of the people that are friends with me on Facebook, so that's like Chase Oliver, Schlegdaddy, Mr. Rao, the British Fist, all those guys. People, if you're friends with me on Facebook, unfortunately saw that me and Jake, oh god, last Monday, me and Jake made a music video of us singing and dancing that song. Yeah, hold your applause. We actually did a music video after Raw and posted on Facebook, not on YouTube for obvious reasons. But I don't think that video will ever get posted on here. I mean, maybe. But yeah, so Mr. Rout and those guys had the honor, or lack thereof, of seeing that. So maybe we'll put that up someday. We were going to put it at the end of the 500 subscriber video, but it just didn't happen. And we still got to do Tree of Woe Show Cribs. I forgot about that. People were asking for that. But yeah, that song, look it up. Buy it on iTunes. Call Me Maybe. Listen, I promise it's catchy. You'll get stuck in your head for hours. What happened to Duke? Next question. QWR, I'm just kidding. Duke, what happened was they live by the 3, they die by the 3. They have their 2 inside people are the Plumlee brothers, Mason and Miles. Their younger brother's redshirting. They aren't really the offensive force you want to have down low. So basically it comes down to if the shooters are going to make their threes. The only person that can really create off the dribble is Austin Rivers. They were doing a good job of containing him with C.J. McCollum. C.J. McCollum for president, even though he bitched out and lost to Xavier in the next round. But basically what happened is Duke wasn't hitting their threes, and when they don't hit their threes, they have nothing to fall back on. Their defense wasn't good. I guess their defense was all right, but C.J. McCollum and I think his name was like Mackie McKnight, I think. Those dudes on Lehigh were no joke. It happens. You can ask Jake. Before the tournament started, I said Duke could win the whole tournament. Duke could lose in the first round of Lehigh. And I wouldn't be surprised by either. That's just this year's team in a nutshell. Hopefully Rivers stays. Hopefully Rivers doesn't leave. Hopefully they can sign Shabazz Muhammad. I think he dropped to number 2 recruit, but they already got some dope guys coming in. But I mean, Duke always get good recruits, but yeah, it just wasn't their year. I mean, the only senior was Miles Plumlee, so he'll be gone. But the rest of the team hopefully comes back. The only person I can see leaving is Austin, obviously. But that's all right. I got to take my drink of water. I'm talking a lot here. Austin Rivers is good. But yeah, I met Austin Rivers. I forgot to tell him when I was on my trip. I met Austin Rivers and the whole Duke team. I forgot to tell Austin not to go pro. But yeah, that's what happened to Duke. When you only do all you do is shoot threes and you only hit threes, you lose. There you go. What team are you pulling for now that Duke's out? Someone asked a question similar to this, so I'll just do it all in one. QWER2IULP warrior. with 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. You said you're going to Access. I am. Who is at your session? Well, I didn't get the VIP one because Chase Oliver told me not to. Because he went to the SummerSlam, he said it was a waste of time, money. But basically, so I didn't get a VIP one. So I wanted to find the session Dolph was at because I want to meet Dolph Ziggler. Because he was like, I think he's like he's my favorite guy that didn't have a VIP. Because obviously Punk, Jarrett, all those guys. Rock doesn't even have one. Dwayne, but yeah. Actually, I think I have the confirmation email. Hold on. Please enjoy this hold music while your party looks for some stuff. I like my session though. Um, hell, I'll just read off some of the ones. These aren't the ones I'm going to, but there's one that's Daniel Bryan, Kane, Mark Henry, Santino, R-Truth, Beth Phoenix, Christian, Hornswoggle, Swagger, Wade Barrett, and the Great Khali. Then there's one with Kofi, Miz, Otunga, Swagger, Vicky, Bellas, Jerry Lawler, Dolph, and Jim Ross. That was the only one that Dolph was in, but I picked the other one. Then you got Roddy Piper, Ryder, Del Rio, Christian, DiBiase, Booker, Jimmy Hart, Eve, Layla, Drew, Teddy Long. Then you got one with Mark Henry, The Big Show, Kane, Miz, Primo, Mark Henry, Natalya, Caitlyn, Tyson Kidd, Ricky Steamboat, Kane, Barrett, Drew McIntyre, Ted DiBiase, Caitlyn, Teddy Long, Hornswoggle, AJ. Ooh, I should have done that one. No, I'm just kidding. Naomi, Cameron, Lynn. And then the last one that I'm not is Sergeant Slaughter, Kelly, Drew, A-Rai, Layla, Jinder Mahal, Jimmy Hart, Tony Atlas. And then the one I'm going to is the day of WrestleMania, April 1st at 8 in the morning. So it's going to be an early morning. Mine is Del Rio, Santino, the World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan, Christian, the Bellas, Dolph Ziggler, Vicky Guerrero, R-Truth, the Great Khali, Primo, Alicia Fox, Lita, and more. So those are my people I'm going to, and then there's a bunch of stuff there, like there'll be live matches, and I think you can ask questions, and there's a bunch of like photos, there's Undertaker's graveyard, all the titles, the Rock experience and the Cena thing, Money in the Bank where you can climb that thing. I don't care if I'm 20 years old. I will climb that ladder and say, take a picture. Got it. And then open casting call for the Marine 3 Citizens on Patrol. I forgot what it's really called, but let's just say this. They said you can audition there, and they put your thing on YouTube, and then you people vote. So look out for Justin from the Tree of Woe show to be in the Marine Battlefront or whatever the hell it's called. All right, so that's my session. Basically, I wanted to see Dolph, but I thought it was cool. D. Bryan, Del Rio, Christian, all those guys. Who will win March Madness? So this ties into. Oh, here's my bracket. Baby. To prove I had no faith in Duke's team this year, notice I have them losing to Baylor. Right there. I picked Kentucky to win. I'm sticking by Kentucky. Those dudes just ball hard. Who do I want to win? Of the 16 left, don't really like Syracuse. Don't really like Wisconsin, except for the fact they sing that. Cincinnati's some homies. Ohio State I don't like. North Carolina I absolutely hate. Ohio, what is it? Is whatever. NC State, they're pretty cool, I guess. I don't really like Kansas. I like Marquette a lot. If I had to narrow it down to 3 teams that are left that I would be cool with it winning it, would probably be Marquette, Baylor, and Kentucky. Those are my dudes. And who will win Kentucky? How will you guys do the WrestleMania review? Sorry. How will the WrestleMania? You worded it crazy, but basically, how are we going to do the WrestleMania review? I talked to Jake about this yesterday, actually. I'm not going to probably take my laptop to WrestleMania because that's just stupid. I just want her to film me. But so basically, Jake will do one because he's going to watch it. He's going to order it and stuff, watch it at his house, and he'll do a review on it. But I told him I've watched enough Raws with Jake sitting on that couch to where no matter what The Rock does, as hilarious as I find it, as hilarious as all you find it, he just sits there and acts like he's way too cool to like The Rock. He just texts and just makes dumb statements about The Rock. So I told him, I said, I know that no matter what, Rock and Cena, you're going to talk crap on it and you're going to praise Daniel Bryan or whatever and talk crap on the Hell in a Cell because you just want to sound like an indie fan or something. I don't know. But basically, I said you can do your review, whatever. It'll be on this channel, obviously. But I'm definitely going to do a review myself when I get back because I will talk about The Rock. And I know you guys want to hear me talk about The Rock and all the other matches because me and Jake have very different views, and that's cool when we're together. But I'm not going to let The Rock be hung out to dry without me to defend him. So I will do my own as well. But Jake will have one up that night. So enjoy. But I think it'll be cool, not just for me to talk about how great The Rock was or whatever, because I call it like I see it. You know, if it's not good, I'll say it's not good. Unlike Jake, who, oh, I wish you guys could watch a Sheamus match with Jake or a Rock segment. No matter what happens, it's just all bad. But yeah, so I'd like to say I'm more fair, but that's fine. He said he's a hater, so it's cool. I don't care. It's whatever. But yeah, we'll both do one, and I think it'll be a different perspective from watching on TV and actually being there live. So yeah, there'll be 2 reviews. So whoever gets the most views wins. I'm just kidding. Mine will have pictures. Just kidding. But yeah, that's how we'll do it. So look forward to that. We might start doing live reactions at some point because it's hilarious to watch pay-per-views with us. We get way too into it and have way too much pizza. And how many wrestling DVDs you have? I actually have them ready because I saw this question. Not a whole lot. You gotta remember, I just barely got into this. My first time watching back in wrestling was Money in the Bank 2010. So I have a lot of old VHSs. I don't know where those are, but I have like Armageddon, the Hell in a Cell 6. I have like No Way Out 01. I have some Undertaker VHS about his career. I don't remember what it's called, but I have an Undertaker DVD. I have Judgment Day where it was Kane and Undertaker and Stone Cold as the ref, or he was in. I don't remember. And then I don't have any WrestleManias on VHS. I don't have any of the old ones. I was surprised at that too when I was looking through my old stuff. I have some old WCW ones like Best of Bash at the Beach and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, but I just grabbed the kind of the ones we have now. I have WrestleMania 26. I have WrestleMania 27. I have obviously Money in the Bank 2011. Bought that the first day it came out. Randy Orton Apex Predator, Evolution of a Predator. Got that the first day. The Rock, got this for Christmas. It was like $10 at Best Buy. This one has better matches than this one, but I like this one more. And then this one, obviously. So just 6 for now. But there was a deal on WWE Shop, like way sick deal on DVDs. They're all way cheap one day. So me and Jake combined our money and spent $40, well $20 each, and we got My Journey, Shawn Michaels DVD, Chris Jericho, Behind the Walls of Jericho, I think it's called, The Rise and Fall of ECW. I don't really care much for that, but that's Jake's thing, so that's cool. Oops, I don't know where the remote is. This TV's gonna turn off. I don't know. And then we got the ladder matches 2, and then Best of King of the Ring. So we got 5 more DVDs to add to the collections. So we'll be watching those pretty soon. And final 2 questions. Yep, final 2 questions from Demon619, the Devil Rey Mysterio. Apparently, how do you guys not have 1,000 subs yet? Not really for me to say. I'm happy with where we are. I mean, we only started at SummerSlam, so I mean, you can surely subscribe your whole one time with your account and add us to 5 whatever. But yeah, not really for me to say why we don't have 1,000. But I'm very happy with where we are at 500 and whatever. I think it's awesome. I remember when we made our first video, we were just sitting there like, man, if we get like 10 views, that's so sick. I mean, that was so funny. Like the day after SummerSlam, we were just sitting there all day like, dude, we got like 16 views. 16 people in the world watched us talk about SummerSlam. We were so pumped. So I'm not complaining about not having 1,000. I'm very happy with 500. I remember we got to like 10 subscribers. We're like high five, like, yeah, 10 people are trying to see us every time I make a video. It was awesome. So I'm very happy with where we are. Thank you guys. And how many WWE shirts do you have? Ugh, this one I'm not gonna go grab all of them. So we'll try to go off the top of my head here. I have the In Punk We Trust gray shirt, his new one. I have the white Best in the World CM Punk shirt. I have the yellow Nexus CM Punk shirt with the yellow fist. I have the Miz's Hello I'm Awesome shirt that he wore for a long time back in the day. I have Randy Orton's Apex Predator shirt that he wore forever. Well, he doesn't really wear shirts, but that was his shirt. I have the dumb mistake shirt of the big Randy Orton, like huge snake skull. The worst shirt I've ever bought. I never wear it. I have the Rock's, like the first shirt he got, or not the I Bring It one, but the bull, the flag. I have the Team Bring It Boots to Asses shirt. Didn't get the new one. I'll probably, if he freaking comes out like a new shirt every 5 days, so I was just waiting. I'm gonna wear a Rock shirt to Mania, so I'll probably buy his new one there if he hasn't come out with a new one in between. Miz. I have a Sheamus Great White shirt. No, I'm just kidding. Shoot. Oh, I did buy the Rise Above Hate shirt. Not because I like Cena. I explained this and didn't know the YWC. Better believe I wear a jacket with that, baby. No one's trying to see hustle, loyalty, respect on the back, but I think it's a dope design and stuff. If they make one that says yes, yes, yes for Daniel Bryan, I'll definitely buy that. I don't even like Daniel Bryan, but that's just, you can't deny that. Let's see. Punk, the 3, Orton, Rock, Miz. Yep, I think I'm gonna get the pink Ziggler one just because that's dope. And I have a shirt that has a picture of Darth Vader and just says heel. So that's it. So however many I just said. That's how many. And if I'm forgetting any, oh well. That's it. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed this video. Continue to ask questions below. Questions.com. Ask lots of questions. I'm talking to you, Francis. I'm talking to you, Heel Wolverine. I'm talking to you, Chase Oliver. So yeah, that's it for me now. Have a fantastic night. Like, subscribe, and comment. Double salutes. Good night.